Hey amazing parents, it's Dr. Lindsay here with this week's psychology-based parenting tips about planning ahead to help minimize unwanted behavior from your child. So imagine this scenario. You're at the grocery store with your children, and as you navigate the aisles, you can sense the tension rising. Your kids are getting restless, and you can feel a potential meltdown brewing. In moments like these, wouldn't it be wonderful to have a simple yet powerful tool to guide your children towards positive behavior? Enter the concept of family mantras, a set of words or phrases that serve as a reminder to your family's values and priorities, especially in tricky parenting situations. As a psychologist focused on improving child behavior, I've witnessed firsthand the transformative impact of using family mantras to prime children for good behavior. Let's delve into this innovative parenting strategy and explore how it can revolutionize your parenting journey. We're going to break this down into 6 sections today. First off, the power of family mantras. So a family mantra is a set of words or phrases that encapsulate your family's values and desired behaviors. It serves as a powerful tool to remind children of your expectations and priorities when facing challenging situations. Mantras are unique to each family and can be something like listen and be kind, or do unto others as you would have done to you. By repeating the mantra regularly, you can create a mental priming effect, guiding your children's behavior and shaping their responses. Next, let's talk about setting the tone for positive behavior. So before entering any potentially challenging situation, such as a grocery store trip, take a moment to gather your family together and recite your family mantra. Think of it as a sort of pre-game huddle, and the grocery store is your extreme sport challenge for the day. Perhaps your family mantra is respect and empathy guide our actions. The simple act of repeating your family mantra before entering the stressful situation sets the tone for positive behavior and reinforces your shared values as a family. Let's run through another example. Picture this. You're about to enter a birthday party with your children, and you can feel the excitement bubbling in the air. Before stepping inside, take a moment to gather your family and recite your chosen mantra. It could be something like, kindness is our superpower. By verbalizing these values, you're setting the tone for positive interactions and reinforcing the behavior that you wish to see in your children. Next, let's talk about situation-specific mantras. So in addition to a general family mantra, consider crafting situation-specific mantras tailored to different scenarios. By customizing your mantra, you provide clear guidance to your children on how they should behave in that specific context. For example, as my children walk into school, I always say, be good, learn lots, and have fun. This mantra reminds them of their responsibilities as students and sets a positive mindset for the day ahead. Situation-specific mantras are a targeted approach that helps children understand the expectations for their behavior in specific contexts and provides a gentle reminder of the values that matter most to your family. Now, priming your children for good behavior. Research in psychology has shown that priming children for good behavior can have a significant impact on their actions. By consistently reinforcing positive message through family mantras, you're effectively priming your children to exhibit a desired behavior. This priming effect sets a mental framework for children to follow and increases the likelihood of them adhering to the standards that you've set. Next up, no guarantees, but setting the stage for success. It is important to note that no parenting strategy is foolproof, and unexpected challenges may arise despite your best efforts. However, by identifying standards for desirable behavior and clearly stating them as the goal through family mantras, you're laying a strong foundation for positive interactions. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but progress, and each instance of using your family mantra is a step towards fostering a harmonious family dynamic. Last thing, let's talk about choosing and implementing your family mantra. When choosing a family mantra, consider your family's core values and the behaviors you want to encourage. Keep it simple and easy to remember, and involve your children in the process to foster a sense of ownership. Once your mantra is established, make it a habit to recite it together before entering any challenging situation. Repetition and consistency are key in reinforcing the desired behaviors. Family mantras serve many helpful purposes beyond this priming concept. To learn more and for more tips on how to choose your family mantra, check out my other episode called What's Your Family Mantra? I'll link to it at the very end of this video and then also in the description below this video. I'd love to hear from you about what you choose for your family mantra in the comments below this video. Okay, here's the take-home message for this episode. In the whirlwind of parenting, finding effective tools to guide your children towards positive behavior can make all the difference. Family mantras serve as a gentle reminder of your family's values and priorities, setting the stage for constructive interactions in various situations. By incorporating situation-specific mantras and leveraging psychology research on priming children for good behavior, you can empower your children to embody the qualities that define your family. So gather your family, create your mantra, and embark on a journey of positive behavior reinforcement. With a little repetition and consistency, you'll be amazed at the transformative impact it can have on your family dynamics and the choices your children make. Family mantras fall under the communication category of my 5 C's parenting framework. If you're new to the 5 C's, look in the description below this video to find more parenting resources, including a video about the 5 C's parenting framework, and a link to sign up for my weekly newsletter to be sure that you never miss any of my new tips. You can also find references for the research studies mentioned today in the show notes for today's episode. Okay, amazing parents, that wraps up today's episode. Thanks for joining me to fill your parenting toolbox with psychology-based tools to feel more confident and capable in your parenting. If you found this video helpful, I'd invite you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more parenting with psychology tips. Join me next week to learn about how to get your child to stop whining. In the meantime, check out my free resources listed below in the description and keep up the good work on your amazing parenting journey. Oh, and family meetings are a great opportunity to develop your family mantra. If you've never held a family meeting before, not to worry. I've got you covered with my free guide covering the basic ground rules to get you set up for a successful family meeting. You can download it now at parentingwithpsychology.com/meeting. I'll also link to it below this video. My weekly tips are also available to read on my website or to listen to on your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to connect with me more regularly and join the Parenting with Psychology community, follow Parenting with Psychology on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I love hearing from you, so please leave a comment below and let me know how you've been using these tips in your parenting practice, or about any topics you would like me to cover in future episodes. Finally, a quick legal disclaimer. Please note that the advice provided in this episode is different than therapy and does not serve as a substitute for professional psychological treatment or other types of professional advice or intervention. If you or your child have concerns or need further parenting or personal support, please contact a physician or other qualified local health professional. See you next week, amazing parents.